Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know, we care about crafting young lives. We present stories and ideas from our day-to-day lives and day-to-day experiences, connect them with the teachings in our ancient texts. We think that our ancient texts have got tremendous amount of teachings which we can learn from, which we can adapt in our own lives and become much happier and better human beings. Today's episode is about something which many of us encounter every day. Let me describe an event which took place in 2002. It was a test match between India and England. Many of us would remember that time skipper Saurav Ganguly had taken off his shirt to celebrate the win over England. The test match was interestingly poised. We had 320 plus runs to win, and those days it was a massive target. It was Virender Sehwag and Saurav Ganguly who were batting. They started well, they were confident. They had a game plan. Saurav Ganguly kept reminding Virender Sehwag that we have to protect our wickets and keep rotating the strike. We have to hit 6 or 7 runs an over. In one over, the first ball, Virender Sehwag hits a 4. Saurav Ganguly encourages him that it's a good shot, now let's rotate. The second ball, Sehwag hits for another 4. The third ball, he hits for a 6. And he, if would have missed that ball, could have gotten out. Saurav Ganguly was annoyed, was angry. The fourth ball he hits, the fifth ball he hits, and the sixth ball he takes a single. Jokingly tells his skipper that you told me to rotate strike, I have rotated. But in a few minutes, apparently Saurav Ganguly realized that Sehwag is playing probably the game of his life. Let him keep hitting. And then he comes to Sehwag and says that, hey, concentrate. We have to protect our wickets and we have to win this game. Sehwag said, skipper, don't worry. And of course, India won that iconic test match and the rest is history. Saurav Ganguly talks about it in one of these recent days about a lesson in leadership.
Say that, when you manage individuals, you have to manage them differently. And you cannot expect every individual to behave, react, work, and do things the same way. That is very important in leadership.
It raises a question about the style of a leader. That's the dilemma that I'm talking about. All of us know that a team wins only when there is a plan and all the members in the team are aligned, are agreeing to execute that plan. But in that test match, the skipper had a plan. The team member accepted the plan. However, the team member continuously and consistently went off track. And what does the leader do? Did the leader scold the team member? No, the leader let the team member find his own expression. But the question is, what does the leader do? The dilemma is that do you allow your team member to go off track, to innovate, to experiment, or you ask him to come back to the plan? In Apollo 13, when there was a disaster, an engineer took an unconventional method to power up a set of devices which were failing. And Apollo 13 space mission was a great success. All of us know that. And then company 3M, which is famous for the post-it notes, has that adhesive which was originally created for a different purpose, and that experiment failed, while another engineer saw the potential in that adhesive and converted that adhesive into this post-it notes. Steve Jobs wanted iPhone to be launched, but nobody in Apple thought that it was a great idea. Everyone believed that if iPhone comes into market, the market for iPod will go down. However, we all know what iPhone has done to this world and to Apple computers as a company. So again, all these examples, whether Virendra Sehwag or iPhone or Apollo 13 or the company 3M post-it notes, all these are exceptions or all these are rules. So you as a leader, do you allow your team member to keep experimenting, or you tell your team that hey, we have a plan and you follow the plan? What do? I looked a little deeper into our ancient texts as well. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Arjun says that Krishna, take me to the center of the battleground, let me take a look around the battleground and decide. And then Arjun gets into a state of great dilemma and depression, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita takes place. All of us know what happens. In Greek mythology, you see that the Trojan horse was an idea, again, unconventional idea, which was created. So even in our ancient texts, we have several examples. Our history has several examples. So what should a leader do? Whether the leader should allow the team members to find their own paths, or there should be a plan and the plan has to be stuck to. I think the answer lies somewhere between. I think the famous Lao Tzu has said that it's the best scenario where the leader does not exist. I mean, what he is trying to say is that nobody should know that there is a leader. The leader should be in the background and the war should be won. How does it happen? There is a plan. We play within the plan. However, there is a degree of tolerance available for innovations, for experimentations to happen. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there are teachings, there are verses which point us to live our own dream rather than trying to copy someone else's dream. It says that we must keep doing our karma and follow our path, the path that we have chosen to achieve the ultimate. And various such ancient texts point us in that direction. All the successful people, whether it is Apollo 13 or whether it is 3M, whether it is Steve Jobs, whether it is Saurabh Ganguly, all of them had plans. But at the right moments, the leaders allowed the team members to experiment, to innovate, to have their own say, to the leader to have faith in the team members, in their talent, in their ability to think outside the box. So, ladies and gentlemen, my dear children, it's not about following a path all the time. It's about striking a balance between experimentation and a plan. Thank you very much for thinking about this and striking a balance in our lives. Thanks for spreading this amongst many more people. I look forward to our future conversations. Thank you very much.